If you're over 60 and your knees hurt every time you climb stairs, get out of a chair, or even take a morning walk, I need you to listen closely. Because what I'm about to share could change everything about how your knees feel in the next 90 days. And no, this isn't about expensive supplements or complicated treatments. This is about 7 specific foods that your body desperately needs after 60 to rebuild and protect your knee cartilage. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and why it works differently for your body now than it did 20 years ago. Here's something most doctors won't tell you. After 60, your body produces 75% less collagen than it did in your 30s. 75%. That's why your knees don't bounce back like they used to. But here's the good news. You can give your body the exact building blocks it needs to start repairing that cartilage. And it all starts with food, real, simple food that you can find at any grocery store. Let's talk about the first food, and this one is powerful. Homemade bone broth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bone broth sounds complicated. But listen, this is actually one of the easiest things you can make, and it's specifically designed for your knees after 60. Here's why it matters. Bone broth contains type 2 collagen, which is the exact type of collagen found in your knee cartilage. When you drink bone broth regularly, you're literally giving your body the raw materials to rebuild what's been wearing down for years. And here's the best part for seniors. Even if your digestion isn't what it used to be, bone broth is incredibly easy for your body to absorb. All those nutrients are already broken down from the long cooking process. You don't need a fancy recipe. Just get some chicken bones or beef bones from your butcher, put them in a pressure cooker with some water, a splash of vinegar, maybe some vegetables, and let it cook for 2 to 3 hours. That's it. Drink 1 cup every morning. 1 cup. That's all it takes to start making a difference. Now, the second food might surprise you. We're talking about fatty fish, but not just any fatty fish, and not prepared just any way. After 60, your body needs omega-3 fatty acids more than ever because these fats are like fire extinguishers for the inflammation burning inside your knee joints. But here's what makes this different for you. You need to eat fatty fish at least 3 times a week. 3 times. Not once. Not when you remember. 3 consistent times every single week. The best options? Salmon, sardines, and mackerel. And here's a tip that makes this easier. You don't need fresh fish. Canned sardines work beautifully. They're affordable, they last forever in your pantry, and they're already soft enough to chew easily. If you choose salmon, buy it frozen and cook it in a steamer. Steaming keeps it moist and tender, which is so much easier on your teeth and jaw. These omega-3s do 2 things at once. They reduce the inflammation that's destroying your cartilage, and they help lubricate your joints so they move more smoothly. It's like oiling a squeaky door hinge, except the door hinge is your knee. Hold on, because food number 3 is something you probably haven't thought about in years. Sugar-free gelatin. Yes, gelatin. But not the kind you had at birthday parties as a kid. This is different, and here's why it's absolutely critical after 60. Gelatin is packed with 2 amino acids called glycine and proline. These are the exact building blocks your body uses to make collagen. Without them, your body simply cannot repair your cartilage, no matter what else you do. Here's how to make this work for you. Buy unflavored, sugar-free gelatin powder. Mix it with fresh orange juice or any citrus juice. Why citrus? Because vitamin C activates the collagen production process. Without vitamin C, the collagen doesn't form properly, so you're getting a double benefit. Gelatin plus vitamin C equals cartilage repair. Have this every single night before bed. And bonus, it might even help you sleep better because glycine has a calming effect on your nervous system. 1 simple cup before bed, every night. That's the habit that can transform your knees. Now, before we go to food number 4, let me ask you something. Are you actually going to try these foods? Because I'm sharing this information because I genuinely want your knees to feel better. I want you to be able to play with your grandchildren without wincing. I want you to take that trip you've been putting off because you're worried about walking. These foods work, but only if you actually eat them. So make a commitment right now. Pick just one of these foods and start today. Just one. You can add the others later. But start today. All right, food number 4 is turmeric with black pepper. And I need you to pay close attention to this combination because turmeric alone is good, but turmeric with black pepper is extraordinary. Studies show that turmeric reduces joint inflammation just as effectively as some mild anti-inflammatory medications, but without the side effects. And after 60, when inflammation in your knees can become chronic, this is exactly what you need. But here's the secret. Turmeric by itself isn't absorbed well by your body. Your body just passes most of it right through. But when you add black pepper, specifically a compound in black pepper called piperine, the absorption increases by 2,000%. 2,000%. That's not a typo. So every time you use turmeric, you must add a pinch of black pepper. How do you eat it? Make golden milk tea with turmeric, black pepper, and warm milk. Sprinkle it on your rice. Mix it into soups. Add it to scrambled eggs. Just make sure that black pepper is always there with it. Food number 5 is cooked dark leafy greens. Now, I said cooked for a very specific reason. Raw kale salads might be trendy, but after 60, your digestive system works differently. Cooked vegetables are easier to chew, easier to digest, and your body actually absorbs more nutrients from them. We're talking about collard greens, spinach, kale, and broccoli. These vegetables are loaded with calcium and vitamin K, and these two nutrients work together like a construction crew building stronger bones. Why does this matter for your knees? Because healthy bones support healthy cartilage. If your bones are weak, they can't properly cushion and protect your knee joints, which puts extra stress on your cartilage. Steam your greens or sauté them lightly with a bit of olive oil and garlic. Eat them every single day. Every day. Make them a non-negotiable part of your lunch or dinner. Your knees are counting on you. Let's pause for just a second because we're more than halfway through and I want to make sure you're still with me. Your knees hurt for a reason. That reason is cartilage breakdown, bone weakness, and chronic inflammation. But you have the power to address all 3 of those issues with the foods you choose to eat. This isn't about luck or genetics. This is about giving your body what it needs to heal itself. And we're not done yet. The next 2 foods are just as important. Food number 6 is eggs, specifically eggs from pasture-raised chickens, and you need to eat the whole egg, yolk and all. For decades, people avoided egg yolks because they worried about cholesterol, but modern research has completely debunked that myth. Egg yolks are packed with vitamin D, and after 60, your skin produces far less vitamin D from sunlight than it used to. Vitamin D is absolutely essential for calcium absorption, which means it's essential for bone health, which means it's essential for protecting your knee cartilage. But there's more. Egg yolks also contain choline, which supports both brain health and joint health. It's like a 2-for-1 deal for your body. How should you eat them? Boiled, poached, or scrambled. Avoid frying them in heavy oil because that adds unnecessary inflammation. Have at least 1 egg every day. 1 egg. That's easy. That's affordable. That's doable. And it makes a massive difference over time. Now, food number 7 might seem too simple, but don't underestimate it. Water with fresh lemon juice, first thing in the morning. Here's the problem. After 60, your sense of thirst decreases. You don't feel thirsty even when your body is dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, your cartilage loses its cushioning ability. Cartilage is about 70% water. 70%. Without enough water, your cartilage becomes brittle, stiff, and painful. So here's what you do. Every morning, before you eat or drink anything else, drink 1 full glass of water with the juice of half a lemon squeezed into it. The lemon does 2 things. It makes the water taste better, so you're more likely to drink it, and it helps your body absorb iron from the other foods you eat throughout the day. Then, throughout the rest of the day, aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water total. If you forget to drink water, set alarms on your phone. Seriously. Set 3 alarms throughout the day that remind you to drink a full glass. Your knees need that water to stay flexible and resilient. Now here's something really important I need to explain, because not all knee pain is the same. There are 2 main types of knee pain, and understanding the difference can help you know if these foods are working. The first type is mechanical pain. This is pain that gets worse with activity and better with rest. It's usually a grinding or aching sensation. This is typically caused by cartilage wear and tear, and this is exactly the type of pain that these 7 foods can help improve over time. The second type is inflammatory pain. This is pain that's often worse in the morning when you first wake up, and it might come with swelling, warmth, or stiffness that lasts more than 30 minutes. This type of pain is caused by inflammation inside the joint. The good news is that foods like fatty fish, turmeric, and dark leafy greens directly target this inflammation. So whether your pain is mechanical or inflammatory, or a combination of both, these foods address the root causes. Now let me tell you about one more thing that pairs perfectly with these foods. Gentle water exercise, especially water aerobics or just walking in a pool. Water exercise is the absolute best form of movement for seniors with knee pain because the water supports your body weight, taking pressure off your knees while still allowing you to move and strengthen the muscles around your joints. Strong muscles protect your cartilage. If you have access to a pool or a community center with water aerobics classes, that can make a wonderful complement to your nutrition plan. Let's bring this all together. You now know 7 powerful foods that can help regenerate your knee cartilage after 60. Homemade bone broth for type 2 collagen. Fatty fish 3 times a week for omega-3s. Sugar-free gelatin with citrus juice for amino acids and vitamin C. Turmeric with black pepper for inflammation. Cooked dark leafy greens for calcium and vitamin K. Whole eggs for vitamin D. And water with lemon to keep your cartilage hydrated. These aren't magic pills. They're real foods that give your body real building blocks to repair real damage. But here's the truth. None of this matters if you don't take action. You can watch this video, nod your head, and then forget about it by tomorrow. Or you can make a decision right now to start taking care of your knees in a way you never have before. Start with just one food. Add it to your routine this week, then add another one next week. Small steps, consistent steps. That's how you rebuild cartilage. That's how you reduce pain. That's how you get your life back. Your knees have carried you through 60+ years of life. They've walked you through every important moment you've ever had. They deserve to be taken care of now. And you deserve to move without pain. So go to the grocery store today. Buy bone broth ingredients or canned sardines or a bag of spinach. Just start somewhere. Start today. Your future self, 3 months from now, will thank you when you're climbing stairs without holding the railing, when you're kneeling down to garden again, when you're dancing at a family wedding. That future is possible, and it starts with the food you eat today. If this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel and share it with someone you know who struggles with knee pain. Together, we can help more people live without pain. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.